Hey guys, Sprouts here and welcome back to the channel. In this Project Arrival video, I'm going to give you the ultimate beginner's guide. Now, the game does obviously give you a very thorough tutorial, but a lot of people do press skip. And this is just to cover everything you might have missed if you did do that or you've forgotten exactly what it said. This is a basic beginner tutorial. I do plan also to do an advanced version and other stuff throughout the game. So if you do us a massive favour guys, like the video, make sure you subscribed, and we'll get straight into this one. Right guys, first and foremost, as we get into the video, I'm going to show you the basics of gathering, what things on the map mean, etc. Now, if you look to the mini-map to the top right now, we've got little grey things, we've got little green things, and we've got yellow things. Now, essentially, the grey ones are stone, which look usually like this, and you can of course gather these for stone, iron ore, and a chance of clear. Now the green ones, if you do get lost on these, are the shrubs that give you the fibre, etc. Now they usually obviously just look like a little bush. That's berries, hang on. So a bush like this, and that will give you flax fibre, and when it's raining it sometimes gives you dew. Now flax fibre you need for bandages, etc. And then you've got the light green ones, which are usually some sort of fruit. So this one happens to be a berry. So we've got that. Now, wood, trees and stuff don't appear on the map. You have to actually go find one. So if you find one that it highlights, you can obviously cut that down for wood, cedar, and a chance of resin. Obviously, these things change as you change zone. You don't always find cedar or iron. You also get other things. And finally, if I go back to the place where the yellow dots were, they seem to have disappeared. Anyway, yellow dots on the map are deer and stuff like that, like non-combat animals you can get meat and hides from. And of course, the red ones over there, like him, a wolf, will give you meat as well, but them ones will attack you if you don't kill them in one shot like I just did. Now, that's the basics of gathering. Now, what you need for gathering, of course, if you go to craft in the bottom left, you're going to need at least a chainsaw and a drill, which you can get by obviously farming wood and stone, so you can make more. And these do break after some time, so make sure if you're going to go out on a massive farming spree or something, just to take a couple of them with you. Now, this one in the middle, the crimping pliers, are for something else. Now, if you go to build up areas such as the town over here, when I get a bit closer you'll see what I mean. You can see on the map at the top right there, you've got little white circles. Now, when you come to these, here's a abandoned sleeping bag, for instance, or you've got a bulletproof plate. These are the things that you get screws from. So this is screws. You'll notice these sort of rare items that you can only find in these things. You can only mine these with crimping pliers, so just bear that in mind that you do need these, and these do break after a while as well, so it does pay you to actually make these as well. So we'll move on to the next thing as we go. Right guys, next on my list of basics is storage, and of course your backpack. Now your backpack's located in the bottom left. As you get higher in level, you craft new backpacks, you will get more storage like you can see here on me. Now you've got several different types of storage on the right hand side here. Now you've got your main storage, which will have your items in and whatever crafting materials you've got. You've got a food storage, which you can have up to so many different sorts of food in, and that's including the ones you have on your quick bar, which is down here to quickly eat something. You've also got this one, which gives like furniture and stuff in. If you actually craft furniture, it'll go into here. The camp one I'm not really sure about, and the bottom two, obviously that one I don't know. I think that's quest items or something, but I haven't gotten it yet. And this one's just your currency tab. Now storage wise in your camp, what you're going to need to do is, if you do run out, go to your furniture bench and make sure you craft some of these storage things at the top. Any of these will do. You can use any of these to store things, and then once you place them in your thing, you go to any of them, go to open, and you can literally, they all count as one storage. It obviously goes up for the overall storage. You can see mine's out at 64 there. You can flick between the tabs. You can also like organise it just to make sure it's a bit more organised for you. but if you run out of storage in your camp or in your cabin, whatever, you need to build more wardrobes, so you'll have to go out and gather. Refer to tip number 1. Right, this one's going to be a quick one, guys, but I noticed a couple of my friends and stuff struggled a bit with teleportation. Now, this thing here with the light shining into the sky is a teleportation gate, or waypoint, if you want to call it that. What you can use with this is you can teleport back to your base, you can teleport to your guild area if you've got one, which is this thing here. If you're in a guild, you get this sort of thing. And of course you can teleport to the different sort of areas on the map. Now, as you progress throughout the map, I've already unlocked all these on this map, but you can unlock the different waypoints on the map by going to them and clicking on activate while you're standing on the round circle platform that they're on. And once you've got them, of course, you can teleport to these points from any other teleportation device. You can't teleport from anywhere but one of these pools. So you can't, you know, open the map and then go to, you know, these different things and click the waypoint and stuff and teleport. You have to actually teleport from a point. So if you're in a camp like me, or you're in the solo camp, just make a mental note of where your waypoint is so you don't get lost and you can't find your way around. Right, guys, basic combat tutorial. Now, depending on how you've got your layout, obviously it'll be different to mine. You've got your basic attack, you've got your ADS key, which is, you know, aim down the sight, and you've got your 2 different spells or skills you can do with your chosen weapon. Now, obviously, if I quickly show you with different weapons and stuff, different weapons have got different abilities. Like this hammer, if you can make the hammer's got whirlwind, smash, etc. The pistol can summon a drone and a biobomb, etc. Now, obviously, these have different uses and different skills, but I'm not going to go into that and that. This is just a basic tutorial. Each weapon has got 2 different skills as well as a fight. Now, when you're fighting something like this, for instance, they've got weak spots. Now, generally, it'll be the head. So you can see sort of the crosshair turned red. I've just hit the legendary piece. You can see when the crosshair turns red, that means you're hitting the weak spot and you do more damage. White is obviously a regular attack. And I've just accidentally aggroed the elite monster. I'll just quickly gun this down. Now I'm using like the submachine gun assault rifle thing here. Yeah, that's him dead. Have all that, thank you very much. Right, so yeah, that's basically that. There's not much more I can say basic wise. I'll go into a more advanced version of the weapons and combat and stuff in another video. Right, guys, quick crafting and dismantling tutorial for you here, guys. Now, if you go to your repair bench, which you will make eventually, you can disassemble on this. So if I click the disassemble button, any sort of things that you don't need anymore, for instance, I don't want that modern flooring, you can just disassemble it. It'll take so long and you'll get stuff from it. The bow there that I'm not using anymore, I can disable that. Just blah, blah, blah. Disassemble things that you're not going to use anymore. Taking up inventory space, saves you deleting it. You get something back from it. Now, crafting wise, we've got 2 separate crafting benches. We've got a furniture craft bench, which you can, you can make storage, you can make cosmetics and stuff, which increase your cabin rating, which I will get into in another video. And you've got your equipment craft bench, where you can craft guns, you can craft armor, you can craft these things which are needed for different zones when you get further in the game, as well as your batteries, like the masks and stuff, and your trade goods that you can transform stuff you've gathered into other stuff that you need for crafting. So it's relatively easy. All you do is go out and farm stuff, refer to tip 1, and then come back and craft it, or disassemble it like I have here. As you can see now, I can claim these products. I got some stuff from these. Right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. This last part of the video is all about sort of keeping yourself well upkeep rather. So you've got a vehicle in here. If you have got a garage, the tutorial will tell you to build a garage. Now you've got auto charge at the top right here, which just basically keeps the charge of your vehicle up so it doesn't like die in the middle of the road. It does take a while for that to happen though. Don't worry about that. Now you've got your cooking bench here, where you can make a variety of recipes if you've unlocked them to keep your food and your thirst up, which is up in the top right here. top left, sorry. Your fullness and your hydration. If they get too low, you start losing health, realistically. Condition as well. To get your condition up, you can take these things, which are the green things right here. Happy syrup. You can make these in the quick craft. Or to get it up even faster, if you have made a bed in your cabin, if you lie down to sleep on the bed, it will push up your condition as well as your health. Now, one last thing to tell you before I go. A lot of people have asked if there's unlimited ammo on this game, and it's not unlimited, but it's not like other games where you need an ammo box or you have to recharge and stuff. You use this thing here, which is your battery, to, I'm not going to press charge because it'll use durability, but you charge it up. Now if you see at the top left here, I've got a little number that says 97. In fact, I'll just do it for this. If I go to charge, that turns to 100. Now that is the charge that's used to recharge your shields when they're down, and it also counts for ammo on your guns. So if that reaches 0 or very low, instead of doing a lot of damage with your guns, you're going to be doing the bare minimum. So make sure you keep that topped up. And if your battery runs out of power, all you need to do is go to your generator here, click manage, and just add some materials in. For instance, if I just put 1 wood in there, it only took 1 second, I'll put one of them in instead. Put 1 rubber in, 10 seconds, it'll generate electricity, which then goes into here. If I go to manage, you can see it's got a certain amount of power in there, and obviously you can just keep everything topped up. That also counts for the garage as well with doing your vehicle. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Do like and subscribe if you have, and if you do want to add us in the game, my ID is, if I can find myself, character there, it is Sprout from YT on the top left there. You can't add us. I am on the Oasis UK server right now, and we do have a guild if you do want to join it. It's called Just Sprouts. We've currently got 27 spaces, so if you do want to join, just search it. If you're level 10 or above, and you're free to join. Anyway guys, hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.